What the fuck? TLC wants these people to die. What the fuck?
The Learning Channel, or the Lying Channel, TLC. We all know it, okay?
I'm Justin Jedlicka, I'm 32 years old, and I'm a living doll.
At this point in reality, we should know by now.
Suddenly, I stopped producing breast milk, so
Sa
now
padalaro mo na?
I collect breast milk for my friends.
That almost nothing we see, and more importantly, nothing that is shown to us is real.
Look down today, don't you?
We all grew up with the full realization that reality television and just television in general is completely fake. It's all mostly exaggerated narratives with maybe a nugget of truth to relieve whatever doubts of reality a smooth-brained, bug-eyed hominid might have. A cave-dwelling troglodyte, if you will. A mouth breather with room temperature IQ. I mean, when what's on the screen is this.
Safely concealed behind the walls of his courtyard, Robert spends hours inside his silicone creation.
Yeah.
God, that's fabulous.
There's gotta be something there to keep us going. If we all know it's not real, then why is it still here?
This is
Maybe it is real.
totally-
Maybe that's why. Maybe this is all just one big game. I think it is. Reality TV, in my opinion, is one of the worst things that
True. Unele show-uri chiar sunt bune. Survivor chiar e bun. Bine, Survivor e bun, dar după aia te cam plictisește. Dar, de exemplu, Gospodar fără pereche. Te uiți doar de fan acolo, la vrăjeală, insula iubirii, la fel de fan. Nu cred că există cineva trecut la 20 de ani să se uite de plăcere la insula iubirii.
has happened to humanity. Aside from all those other bad things,
Yeah.
today we're talking about
TLC.
and their profit off death. Sorry, I couldn't hear you. I got my Raycons in. These everyday earbuds
Sponsorizare.
and send me a
Așteptăm.
brazenly evil and psychotic television channel on air and on YouTube, because that's where most of it lives nowadays. But TLC didn't start off all bad. I mean, it's literally called the Learning Channel.
The
It had to have
Learning.
some form of a humble beginning.
Officials in the Los Angeles suburb of Arcadia have taken custody of a 13-year-old girl, and they say was kept in such isolation by her parents that she never even learned to talk. The girl still wore diapers and was uttering infantile noises, and a social worker discovered the case 2 weeks ago. But the authorities are hoping she still may have a normal learning capacity.
Yes.
It's all based
Revenim,
on
bem
ratings.
și noi
It's all
apă.
based on ratings. Trends,
e rugăminte,
ratings.
zână.
Every time something a little bit new is tried, that ushers in a new era of cringe on television and doing stuff just for ratings. It's a happy little trail of money, my children, and you can follow it if you'd like. But if you do, you're not gonna find a or anything fun like that, probably. You're just gonna find a lot of cliches.
The fuck?
There you go. You have moist towelettes.
But TLC is what I love, and TLC is what I like watching. And the fact that TLC basically wants their characters to die makes it just that much more entertaining. I'm just kidding, guys. But it is true. It's true. Funny story, the first TLC show was actually about books. Remember those
Cărți.
things? Me neither. I can't even read. And this show wasn't just about any old books. It was about books that changed the course of literature and the history of it. It was a great show. It was literally called Great Book. And it lived up to the name and premise of the Learning Channel. But somewhere along the way, society kind of took a wrong turn, okay? We followed the little happy trail of money. Entertainment has shifted over the last, decades in the worst possible ways. Reality TV is the craze.
pentru mami.
MTV shows, 16 and pregnant, okay? 16 and recovering. Dude, what is all this shit? Why'd my mom watch it when I was growing up?
Why is her mouth open in every picture? Damn. Kim, you're doing amazing, sweetie.
Push this knee out.
Did you want me to get a girl pregnant when I was 16? Because I want to be on TV. As another example, TLC no longer wanted to talk about paleontology and paleo world.
Sundays at 9 Eastern and Pacific on TLC.
I'd put my pecker down for a moment, quit
What the
pilking,
fuck?
and I'd watch this. But that though, we don't care about interesting, cool things. I want to watch this. I like that. Big fat guy. Yeah. In the year 2000, at the beginning of the new millennia, yeah, the beginning of the new millennia, that's it, 1,000 years, they stopped with any kind of educational content and started just shitting Dookie out.
Massive daddy. I've had 125 procedures.
Gata, nu mai e nimic
And then when YouTube
educațional.
came out, they started shitting Dookie out into YouTube, and then that was shit Dookie into our faces again, but on a different platform. It was really awesome, dude. But even the Dookie at first was good. There was Junkyard Wars,
Welcome to Junkyard Wars, the show that brings power to the people.
the
I needed
Duggars.
some serious help to be able to get it all together, and so I brought my sisters down to Florida to get everything prepared.
Which is like my 19 Kids and Counting, I think it was called. My mom used to love that show, dude. My mom sounds like she has a terrible taste in television. I'm starting to realize. Like I said, now TLC is just truly Dookie.
Acum e pentru obezi.
Their ratings come from people hate watching or watching simply so they can look down on people. If you look at basically any comment on any TLC video, the comments are mostly negative for all of these situations. My 600-Pound Life, 1,000-Pound Sisters, the Shauna Ray thing. It's all people talking smack about the topic or character, the person that is the topic of that specific episode of that specific show. It's very negative. It's a lot of punching down, all right?
So I'm starting today by walking into the doctor's office.
You like that? You like that?
Îți place? Îți
They don't
place?
like it. All right? I know some of them. They don't like it very much. They just take normal folks living their lives and then put them in situations to cause conflict.
If he puts his hands on his ex-wife one more time, there's gonna definitely be a problem.
They add reality TV narratives.
I'm Jerry. This is my ex-wife, Jessica.
And I'm Kayla Bay, Jerry's new girlfriend.
And we all live as one big happy family.
They just create drama, all right? They start shit. There's producers. That's the whole job.
Cool.
It's just how TV works. It's simple. Everyone knows it. We want crazy. We want insane.
Vrem insane. Vrem dita mai țâțele. Cred că aia cu fata aia cu dita mai alea era, cred că tot de TLC. Vrem de toate. Ce să zic?
We want ratings.
Rating în pana mea. Că dacă n-am face rating, n-ar mai vedea content de căcat. Și poate ați vedea content bun.
I want you to subsist only on crickets and fat people on TV. All right? That's almost like an alternate intro to Family Guy. Crickets and fat people on TV. Sex and I don't know where I was going with that. It's kind of dumb. I shouldn't have said that. Not to mention as well, TLC has been caught lying to everyone on
The
multiple
fakest
occasions.
things about the show.
Okay, many different times. They make folks sign NDAs so they can't lie too much because it's not like against the law or whatever. There was one specific case of extreme cheapskates that came out a few months ago that exposed TLC for making people look like the absolute worst versions of themselves.
What the fuck? Dar nu înțeleg zâna mea. Ăștia efectiv îi fac graci, adică le dau McDonald's la greu sau doar pun un filtru?
They want to put characters on TV that you can judge easily and just throw out, you know, the baby out with the bathwater. Who cares about context, nuance? Who cares about anything but what's on the screen? Stuff like that, you know? You know what I mean? It's a disgusting cyclical disease they use to fill their bank accounts at the expense of others. And they underpay these motherfuckers too, which is insane. Melody Gravitt, one of the stars of an episode of Extreme Cheapskates, came out and said that 90% of everything was just fake, was misinterpreted via editing or camera work, etc. In the episode, the absolute deviants made it look like the family used the same bathwater to wash each other's bones.
My family and I are so cheap that we all share one tub of water a day. We don't have cooties. We're never that dirty. It just makes sense to use the same water.
That's weird. I wouldn't like somebody if I knew they were cleaned in water and ball juice. The episode also claimed that the woman, Melody, forced her family to wipe their asses with newspaper.
I don't buy toilet paper. I use newspapers that we get free in town. Take that, one sheet, you don't need more than that. You crumple it up.
Which she confirmed was not
She
true.
got
Who are we
that.
gonna believe? Reality TV
O
show
faci
or this lady? I mean, we'll believe her for now, okay.
Dar ce e profitabil la ziare? What you mean? Că mai bine ții șervețele. Că le mototolești și tot cât șervețele și mai bine ții și hârtie igienică, bre.
All right, we'll believe
Nu
her.
te înțeleg.
Hi, my name is Kate Hashimoto, and I'm an extreme cheapskate.
Kate Hashimoto is probably the most well-known cheapskate that got the shortest end of the stick when it comes to being trashed in an episode.
I generally try to avoid spending any money at all.
Especially with the public reception. She got clowned hard, bro. And not just for like stuff she did in the episode, also just her looks, her accent. People are just really mean, all right? But alas, this is the kind of audience that TLC has fostered, and they are feeding them like they're baby birding them. And Kate, like Melody, confirmed in an interview that it's all smoke and mirrors, and it's exaggerated for entertainment purposes.
The show is really about...
Păi da. Doar nu te aștepți ca și 7 ani de masă să fie real. Bine, mai există cazuri ca în cei 7 ani de masă. Dar nu te gândi că e real. Sau Super Nanny! Nu te gândi că e real.
Entertainment. And I just feel that people also took the show way too seriously.
Adevărat.
And attacking me for
te atacau pe tine personal.
Exaggerating the character that I played, since well, I mean, part of it was true and part of it was just kind of exaggerated in order to make people, you know, just amused and entertained.
Another character led astray by the Learning Channel is my...
Era doar pentru amuzament. Dar pentru un channel de learning, nu Național TV, în pana mea, e total greșit. Ar trebui să fie un fel de National Geographic, ceva de genul.
Boy Casey, alright? When I found out...
What the fuck?
Oh my...
Bă, ăsta e leger mai... ar fi mai gras decât Nicocado Avocado dacă ar fi real.
My God. He's one of the most incredible guys, and he's been on an incredible journey. He's doing extremely well currently. You should follow him on Instagram, and me, too. Follow me, too, on Instagram as well. You know, he's one of the nicest guys I've ever met, swear to God. But you'd never know that if you watched his episode of My 3,000-Pound Family, Casey King edition.
I never would have thought at 34 I'd be living with my father and I'd have no job, have no real money, and just be playing video games all day and eating.
They made him look absolutely terrible, and it spawned so many reaction videos of YouTubers reacting to it and just being completely mean. I reacted to it and I was mean.
You did not get your right order.
Are you kidding
me?
My...
No, you didn't. Because if you ordered yourself a meal, it's not in here.
Well, whatever.
Here you go. There's your lunch.
What? This guy's a freaking dickhead! I don't feel bad for him anymore at all! But it was funny when I was mean. He did say it. I was mean. Actually speaking to him doesn't even seem like the same human being as in those episodes that are up there for everyone to see. He was misrepresented horribly. My time talking to him was also when I learned that they give them small chairs. They give them small chairs. They give the obese people small chairs so they look bigger than they actually are.
Also, funny, they kept giving me a smaller chair so I still look big.
That's like a comically sized chair just to make you look bigger than you are.
Very many things are not in order.
Him being filmed naked.
Oh my God, Nanners, where are you?
When he took all the food.
He'll tell me what to get him, and I come right back a lot of times in case that's too much food.
The bathing trough moment.
Oh, slippery.
It is yet another example of misinterpretation, smoke and mirrors, lies, okay? The main point of all of this is that these shows kind of set out on a vague message to help people lose weight. These specifically, the extreme cheapskates, there's not really an end. It's really just like a voyeur into, I think that's a category. It's like just a...
Bă, te vezi la Nicocado Avocado și la TLC, îți vine chiar să slăbești în pana mea. De nu e true. Change my mind, bro. Change my mind.
A looking glass into someone's crazy OCD life, and that's interesting. The morbid obesity arc of TLC is interesting in a very morbid way. Because a lot of these stories, if they don't change, if they continue on the same path, end abruptly in death.
She's pissing precious time away that she really ain't got. She's playing with bartered time.
Because that's just what happens. And it's sad, and it's terrible, and that's what TLC loves, okay? That's how they've gotten this far. And this brings me to Tammy Slate, 1,000-Pound Sisters, all right? The most infamous of all TLC shows.
I'm trying to get Tammy out of the house so that she won't
Știu că am un canal de YouTube și și-o fecuie moartea, nu mai știu dacă e.
From disliking her
dar tot așa cineva care era obes.
Insolent, indignant childlike, immature creature who just doesn't do anything right and is a huge brat.
When I seen the stairs, I immediately knew I wasn't going to be able to go up them.
You want to try?
I can't.
Okay.
To kind of seeing what it is that TLC does best and realizing that, oh, maybe she's not a annoying, entitled cow. That's really rude. I shouldn't say that. She definitely has some insolence running through her veins. That is obvious. But whenever I see content that she makes herself that isn't overseen by a TLC producer, it seems normal. You know, big, but still normal. You know, she's just goofy, but definitely not a villain. Definitely not a villain. Does she like
Adevărat.
who like big broads? Yes.
What the fuck?
I don't even. I feel like I'm stepping on toes right now. Does she like men who like big women? Yeah, she does, and I think that's kind of. She's not a villain. That's made out by TLC for sure. No, I mean, look at one of the videos on Tammy and Amy's channel. It's adorable.
So this trick is, you have to get as many spiders out of this bucket using this.
The old videos for sure were a bit insane, and it was inviting people to say that they're cringe and crazy, whatever, and trashy.
Twerk, 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 twerk.
You twerk. I only do that when I play my little dinosaur.
Do the Cabbage Patch.
What the fuck?
Which they are all those things. I mean, you can still be those things and be a good person now. But things have changed.
What the fuck?
Content now is sweet. You know, she's just dancing and singing on TikTok, moving around, giving some advice to a random commenter on TikTok. That's adorable. But it's also very sad. This whole thing, to me, is extremely sad. Because TLC,
Oricum chat asta e ultima la care reacționăm.
in my opinion, hates these two people. There's no
Și
other,
după aia
they don't
închidem
care
live-ul.
about their well-being, for sure. TLC absolutely does not care about their well-being. They'll take a clip of Tammy emotionally speaking about how dirty her home was and how much bullying that brought onto her, and then literally edit a cockroach behind her.
And I try so hard not to show them in my videos and stuff, and then y'all see them, and it's just hard.
I mean, that is the most evil thing you could possibly do to someone. They're just like, look at this
Să-l
southern
faci că are casa urâtă. Deja că are casa frumoasă. Dar
idiot. Look at this.
Uită-te la nenorocitul ăsta. Nu-și curăță casa. Băga mi-aș picioarele.
Dumb idiot.
Prostul ăsta. Proasta asta. Nenorocita asta. Nu-și curăță casa în pana mea.
That we're just giving a little bit of, just a little bit of something to. There's $50. Okay, now make a whole nother season. All right, and hopefully you don't die. But if you do, we can make another season of just the funeral processions. To me, it doesn't seem that TLC likes the people that it puts in its shows. And there's a lot of explanations for this. Probably the main one is.
Bă, vreau să văd și la asta. Cei 7 ani de nemâncare. Efectiv să fie oameni. Cum se numeau, bă? Underweight. Să le facă să treacă la normal weight. Nu la obez, dar normal weight. După aia să le dea o dietă foarte lejeră de slăbire, ca să se mențină la normal, să nu treacă la obezi. Chiar vreau să văd o emisiune de asta și reacționa pe Twitch cu mare plăcere.
That negative things happening are more clickable and more watchable. In my opinion, I like watching, you know, a dumpster fire. Everyone does. Just sit back, get me a brewski, get my hand, and just start watching some shit go down. All right, that's what we did back in the 40s. Back in the 40s, we just walked down a trailer road, and then you see old Thomas out there in the back with his dumpster dragon, and he'd just have that thing, and he'd be beating on his wife, and it would just be a damn show. Yeah, TLC loves drama. All right, they love just starting shit, making people look terrible. Because like I said, I've watched Tammy's TikToks. She's adorable on her TikTok. Well, maybe she just puts the best, since she has full control over the edits, maybe she's just making herself look better. You think she's smart enough to do that?
Mi se pare mie să arată ca Logan Paul, dar nu
she's
chiar.
Just a genuinely nice person. I don't think she's a manipulative, evil, the guy behind
cred că e altcineva decât Logan Paul.
What the f are you talking about?
TLC loves him.
Da, nu e Logan Paul.
And they claim to try to help them. A lot of the episodes are of them going and trying to get weight loss surgery and all these check-ins, etc. But our favorite girl, Tammy, has almost died multiple times.
The facility had called and told me Tammy had took
Aproape a murit de multe ori. Aoleu.
and they had transported Tammy by ambulance to the hospital, and she had quit breathing.
How did TLC help? I don't think they really did. If anything, they just made it worse. She needs to lose weight, is what needs to happen. for everything to get better. But if she loses weight, they don't got a show. No one cares at that point. No one cares. No one cares about it. Enough about Tammy and Amy, though. I want to move on to something a little bit more morbid, a little bit more terrible, and the thing that I hope does not happen to either one of the sisters in the 1,000-Pound Sisters. I do hope that TLC helps these people in a way, and that the audiences help these people in a way that they can live their lives and not die early. But, like I said, TLC probably wouldn't like that because that's bad for ratings, and they kind of have an interesting past when it comes to people, especially people who starred in the show My 600-Pound Life. This show is basically just profiting off of death, in my opinion. I mean, it's disturbing. All right, the whole thing just features people who are in extremely poor physical and mental health.
And I love it. I love everything about it, except how I know it's killing me and taking my life from me.